Hi everybody, this is a 5-minute light language for the Aries new moon coming up in just over a week. So along the top we have where we're it's progressional time sequence of events for the period leading up to the new moon. This one leads to this one, leads to this one. And then we have the question, and the question card is about what we're going to activate with the light language, what we're going to bring in to facilitate and assist with this process. So we have the first card, spring, new beginnings, fresh excitement, rejuvenate, set goals and intentions, a surprise, increasing, coming alive, growth, fertile, new cycle. And the answer to any question you have would be yes, spring into action. Now's the time for action. So we are actually entering spring in the Northern Hemisphere, and we are actually coming towards a new moon. So this is very relevant right now. I can really feel the energy of these new beginnings and fresh starts. This is absolutely true in my life. And in those that I know, that sense of coming alive, growth, fertile, the flowers, pushing up through the snow in some cases, or at least the earth. This is the energy we're moving into. It's the energy in the Northern Hemisphere that we're moving into. So with that is the cross in the Lenormand deck. Destiny, spirituality, divine guidance, trials, necessity, conviction, sorrow, emotional loss, duty, crisis, and fate. There's a real sense of what's going on right now, perhaps this surprise. So no matter what new beginnings you're consciously doing, there is surprises, and they're increasing. It's a building, it's a growing, it's a new cycle, but it's a building rather than a reducing or retracting or pulling down. It's the starting anew. And this starting anew is in line with your soul's purpose and the purpose, the collective purpose at the moment, the divine purpose for all, and you stepping into your part in that. And you are likely to feel divine guidance in any way that you feel it. It's your spiritual path. It's what's coming from within, what's coming from your soul, what you're here for, what your role here in this life, in this place is about. And you can find yourself feeling that much more strongly to the point that it's a necessity that you have to step onto that path. You just have to do that, regardless of the sorrow, emotional loss and grief that follows, as if you are letting go of what is not that path. So you're letting go of a relationship or a job or a way of life or moving countries. There's always going to be a loss that you're processing. It's a part of yourself that you're giving up. It's a death and rebirth. And that may have taken you to a crisis point, a point of decision, but a point where you deepen in and you know that this is destiny, this is fate, this is who I am, and I can no longer pretend to be what I'm not. I can no longer deny that this is what I am, this is who I am, and this is my path, and stepping into it and really making those new starts. In terms of relationships, the relationships, they're destined. They're spiritual relationships. They're divine relationships. And you're about to see the fireworks. You're about to step into the fireworks. You're about to feel the chemistry and the passion, the lust, right down from the spiritual right into that physicality, the kissing, the hot sex, the celebration, the explosiveness of coming together with your counterpart. So what is the energy or likelihood around hearing from this person again? Well, what we're bringing in to facilitate that is the bridge. Communication, unite, connecting, integrate, share, collaboration, harmony, compromise, overcoming barriers. So I would say the answer to the question is it's very likely that you're going to be hearing from this person again. This new start, this stepping into your path is basically setting off fireworks in the sky so that that person knows you're ready, it's time, we're coming together. And they will take the initiative to make the connection, to communicate the intention to unite. And it may be a surprise for both of you. It may be, fireworks in the sky, sudden surprise, sudden realization, sudden epiphany, coming together, merging, sharing, collaborating, coming in harmony, where you're willing to compromise and you're willing to do the work to overcome the barriers. So I'm just feeling the word passion. And I'm feeling that coming in through the brain cells shifting to be able to accommodate that. The nervous system running down the spine, the spinal cord. Atatati takataka toko ko. Akatati takataka toko toko toto toko toto to. Akatati takataka toko koko toto koko. There's a really big release of the barriers and blockages. I can feel that through the solar plexus and the diaphragm. So where you've been doing things against your own will for necessity, or there's been blockages, you've been thwarted from what you want to do, where you want to be, feeling those blockages release, and they're coming out through the throat. So I'm seeing the cross now, the destiny. The willing to lay it all on the line, to stand in your truth, to, even if you're persecuted, it's like, this is who I am, this is what's important to me, standing in that truth, like solid, like the cross, like solid figure, taking up space, anchoring from heaven to earth and expanding outwards, left to right, in your truth, like a flag in the ground, like a cross in the ground. It's clearing out through the throat and the solar plexus, out through the shoulders. Okay, I feel those legs solidly in the earth, solidly holding this strong structure upright. And I can see the bridge crossing from left to right as that horizontal axis in the cross. So you are the pillar of light from heaven to earth, spanning all the way from source into the core of physical earth, physical matter, and the bridge from left to right, masculine to feminine, feminine to masculine, components within ourselves and within our connection, and now solid, strong, physical structure, connecting two hearts. Connecting the masculine and feminine with the heart in the middle at the center of the cross, a unified heart. Two flames firing off in the sky, fireworks, two flames firing off in unison. Physical bodies coming together. Heart flames firing off, and the unified third energy heart in the middle. See that light around the center of that golden light around the center of that cross is the third energy, the spiritual unity, the unified twin flame. Connecting, I'm seeing the connecting, integrating, sharing. Yep, it's anchoring through the legs. It's grounding into the earth roots. Clearing out that solar plexus. Settling into the cells of the physical body. Third eye opening, seeing this truth. Okay. And expanding the energy, expanding outwards through the energy field, out into the world. Yeah, that's it. So, what you would notice coming up is any blockages to connecting, any blockages to communicating. So you might notice that coming up, coming into your conscious awareness, coming up for you to see it as it moves out and releases to enable that communication, that connection, to step into that destined union. Blessings, everybody.